let's get messy real quick. Let's get messy. Your boy.
Wait, hold on. Before we go into this, we want to let you know, or I want to let you know on behalf of me, that we support the Navy and we love and support Fenty and Rihanna. Proceed.
So
I'm not stupid.
Stephen A was asked if he's excited for Rihanna's halftime performance. His response was, "She ain't Beyonce."
Halftime show.
I don't want to say I'm not excited. She's fantastic. That's not where I'm going with this.
Okay, where you going?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's a lot of things. She's spectacular.
He didn't have to say this.
Yes.
And congratulations on new mamahood.
Yes. I sense
There's
butts.
one thing she's not.
Uh-huh.
She ain't Beyonce.
I know she's not Beyonce, but wait a minute. Hold up.
Hold on.
Steven.
The only reason I brought up Beyonce
Yes.
is because Beyonce recently performed at the Super Bowl.
Yes, she did.
And without Bruno Mars and Coldplay.
Okay, so Beyonce performed, but she's had her time. Now there's Rihanna. Rihanna's coming back. Are you excited for this halftime show?
I don't want to say I'm not excited.
It's 2023, Beyonce, and then of course people were responding. It shouldn't still be happening. Blah 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 blah. Stephen A. You can't do that. Sneaky. What's
you
good?
can. You can surely do that. This is a place where you can do stupid things. And he did something stupid. And Sherry was trying to help him not.
Like, whoa.
I sense a butt. You at that point, that is where you opt out. You know what? I wish her the best of luck. I think she's gonna put on an excellent show. Once again, congratulations to her and ASAP on bringing a beautiful child into this world. And your mentions stay intact.
But one thing that we are cool. Oh, go ahead.
If you don't know that this is going to destroy your mentions for the foreseeable future, you don't know how to read the room, my friend. And you got to learn a lesson. The thing about this
is, you knew we are very, very fluent. Millennials are very, very fluent in sarcasm, and are very, very fluent in I call it the Drake compliment. What is it called? The left-handed compliment, where you give them a compliment. The underhanded compliment, where you give him a compliment, but you're really about to insult him. And we saw it as soon as he started saying, "Congrats to motherhood. I don't want to say I'm not excited." I was like, "Oh, it's an insult coming here real soon." The thing about it is,
you just turn everybody's spider senses on even more to up. He's about to say something bad. Just wait for it.
Yep. Now he could have said, "I'm partial to Beyonce."
Circulating all over the place about my quote that Rihanna ain't Beyonce. See, I'm gonna own it. I know what y'all trying to do, but I'm gonna own it because I get paid to speak for a living, so I need to be more careful. I want Rihanna to know you're a superstar. You're sensational. You're spectacular. You're no joke. And you are a worthy person to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Having said all of that, I was answering a question from Sherry Shepherd, who took over the Wendy Williams show and now got her own thing going, and I'm very proud of her. And she asked me, with a bunch of sisters in the audience, what she asked me. Now, I'm a Beyonce fan. I think that Beyonce is not only a phenomenal performer, the phenomenal performer. And the only reason any kind of comparison came into play, I just got out of first, is because Beyonce performed at halftime of the Super Bowl, not just by herself, but one separate Super Bowl performance with Bruno Mars and Coldplay. And I thought those were two of the greatest shows that I've ever seen. So what I'm saying is anybody has to measure up to that. Last year, with Snoop and Dre and Mary J and Eminem, I was like, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay, big time. They got to measure up to that. Anybody who does Super Bowl or Super Bowl halftime show, forever I'm gonna say Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and then Beyonce by themselves. Michael Jackson could still be alive, and I would say it's got to measure up to that. Eminem, who's one of my favorites, I would say that about him. Coldplay. When they talked about Coldplay initially for the Super Bowl, I was like, not enough. That can't measure up to Beyonce and Bruno Mars. It's because Beyonce or Bruno Mars by himself or Beyonce by herself. I've always said that.
Sometimes
I meant it as no
say,
disrespect.
I can't say that
to Rihanna. I know she's phenomenal, and she's my sister. Nothing but love for her. But Beyonce is my sister too.
I know this. Rihanna. Really?
All right.
Rihanna.
All right. So for y'all that are watching, I was being a illustrator of what Stephen A was doing. He was trying to cleaning up. He was cleaning up heavy. He was cleaning up heavy. And then he said Beyonce was the greatest. First off, you can't say I own it and then say I know what y'all trying to do. That's not owning it.
That is by definition not owning it.
That is not owning it at all. So if you say I'm gonna own it, there should be no other commentary. This whole spiel about Beyonce and Bruno Mars is the best Super Bowl performance I ever seen. First of all, Stephen A., you older than me. I love Beyonce and Bruno Mars. I ain't gonna say I love Beyonce. I love Bruno Mars. Beyonce's cool. Michael Jackson's performance, to say Michael Jackson has to measure up, Michael Jackson was on the top of the scoreboard and then jumped out the stage. Like, come on now. Then you got Prince. Like, come on, Stephen A. You tried to throw other people under the bus to clean up you putting your foot in your mouth, and then tried to blame everybody else for it. Now, you're entitled to your opinion, but
okay, so this is tricky. Well, it ain't tricky. First, you should have to know that when there are people who you should probably avoid referencing in any way that might seem as a slight or a negative. Once again, for your social media mentions. Two of the people at the top of that list are Beyonce and Rihanna. I am a big fan of both Beyonce and Rihanna. You have to let them stand individually. There's no... I don't like that you can't compare them. I think that they're both singers, so you can. But in this...
It was unnecessary. The comparison was unnecessary right there, though. There's no reason.
Absolutely. There was no reason to bring Beyonce into this at all. He could have
compared it afterwards. He could have compared it after. But
you actually have more of a leg to stand on then because you at least have seen the show.
Yep. But to do it before, that didn't really make any sense to me.
Like, I don't think he was doing a whole lot of thinking, because if he did, he would not have done what he did. And by that I mean play yourself.
Dang, Sneak.
In unprecedented way.
Sneaky and Kev today in the Splash Cast. Well, Sneaky, we know why you mad. Kev and Sneaky have been on demon time today. I mean, Kev has been just disrespectful, which is fine because I'm not a Cowboys fan. But we'll get to it.
Not my problem.
And then, so Stephen A. apparently he is one person. He actually said that he is scared. He was scared to talk about was Kobe Bryant. Now, I started to go back after reading this clip because I've actually heard this clip before, but I started to go back and actually like see his responses and his conversations on Kobe Bryant, but I didn't get a chance to listen to all of them. But it's true though. Stephen A. says on how Kobe Bryant used to check him about his criticism. He said, and I quote, "Pick up the phone, motherfucker. Get your ass up." So here it is right here.
Scared me. Now he scared me. Kobe's scared the living shit out of me. Because here's why. Kobe was a savant. You did not know more basketball than Kobe Bryant.
Right.
So when Kobe Bryant called you to complain, and this is exact, I can quote him. I mean, I miss him so much. I can quote him for you right now. Voicemail. You know who this is, motherfucker. Get your ass up, pick up the fucking phone, and call me back. That bullshit you just said.
Wow.
And don't keep me waiting but so long either. Your ass better not go on the air and say some other shit before you talk to me.
What
That
had you
was Kobe.
said? What did you say?
I would say something along the lines of, You know something? I don't like the way he's playing. It's selfish basketball right now. Look at this shot. Look at that shot selection. Look at yes, he.
So,
Make better decisions.
I'm actually all for that. If you got something, if you say something, now and somebody calls you out about what you say, and you give them a call back, I'm all for that with Stephen A. Hey, Kobe, I said Kobe plays selfishly. Kobe says, call me and I'm gonna tell you why that's wrong.
So my thing with that is, you better be Kobe good to have a conversation with me. Don't call me and be. I ain't gonna insult nobody at their job, but don't be a bum talking about answer my phone. I'm not calling you.
No, you could be. You could. No. It ain't no insult. Don't call me since we playing the Bulls. This is my insult. Don't call me Alex Caruso when I say that you shouldn't be shooting the ball, and then say, "Hey, I'm going to." No. You don't deserve to talk to me, role player. Kobe Bryant, on the other hand, it is what it is.
Mr. Bryant, you reign.
Hey, athletes are the same way. They said it to journalists. Hey, who are you? You don't deserve to talk to me. LeBron has walked out of many new conferences. Giannis, what's her name? She just took over NBA Today. The black lady. God, I can't remember her name. From NBA Today. What's the black lady name? You watching the Hawks game? You're not paying attention. So
No, I don't. NBA Today.
She's on there with Perk. She on there with Perk and Richard Jefferson. She's the host. See,
I can't think of her name. I know you're talking about now.
Her sister's
the lady
on there
who took
too.
over for Rachel Nichols.
Yes, Giannis walked out of a press conference on her. So like, I'm all for players calling out reporters, and I'm all for reporters calling out players. It is what it is. But there is a hierarchy, though. There is a hierarchy, and it has to be said. But Stephen A. has a history of saying what he wants to say. But one thing you can say about Stephen A. in that whole thing is he will address whatever drama is around. He does not shy away from it at all, which I will give him credit for on that. He addresses everything. You got something to say about me? Or you mad I said about something?
Let's no, he don't address everything. Get him over there talking about Dana White. Be real quiet then, boy.
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh,
no.
Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah.